Hi folks, it's Chris Baynes at Coldwell Banker Seacoast Advantage. Just wanted to give you a market update for February of 2014. Before I get into that, just want to talk about what's going on around here in southeastern North Carolina. Well, to be honest with you, it's been a little colder than we're used to. We got hit by three pretty decent storms. We had snow, a couple inches of snow one time, a little ice storm. And we just don't get much snow around here. And then it's just been kind of cold and yucky. The folks to the north of us, like up in DC and further north, got quite a bit of snow. Even this past week, where we just had some wet, kind of cold, rainy weather, they were getting hit by another few inches of snow. That's kind of slowed things down for us. A lot of folks planning on making a trip down here just couldn't make it. And so, everybody's anticipating coming on down here as we start to break out of this. I believe this week we've been in around the 50s or so, and tomorrow we're going to hit 60, and the weekend's going to be 75 again. So I think after this we're finally going to thaw out. We do have the trees are starting to bloom and the flowers are starting to pop up. So we've had some warm weather mixed in, but it's just been a little bit cold and dreary. So now we're ready for it. Looking ahead in the forecast, it looks like it's going to be really nice, and I don't see any more seriously cold weather coming. But March is always a little funny like that. April, coming up in April, we have our Azalea Festival, which is the weekend of the 12th. That's a big celebration down here, 4 days of fun. If you can make it down then, that'd be just you'd have a good time, I promise you. But what's going on in the market? Right now, our listing inventory is up about 8% over last year, which is good because we're still struggling. There's not as many homes for sale down here, so our buyers have fewer choices. But there's still some really good deals to have. We're still a little undervalued in our market, so that's a big benefit if you're thinking about buying in the area. Our average list price is up about 3% over last month and close to the same as it was last year. Right now we have single-family homes, condos, townhomes, that sort of thing. We're looking at about 3,700 homes on the market, which is a little low for us, really. We've had it up to 6,000 in the past, so we're pretty low on the inventory. Sold units, we're up about 25% in February this year versus last January this past month, so that's a good thing. We're about 0.5% lower this time than in January of last year or February of last year because of the weather. Honestly, it's just kept a lot of people away. Our median sales price is up about 8.8% from last month, and our average sales price is up about 2.5% over last year so far this year, so that's a good thing. Pending sales, those are homes that are under contract but just haven't closed yet. They are holding strong, 969 homes. In our market last year, we had a very good year. We were consistently at over 1,000 homes under contract for 10 months. So that's really strong. And even right now, we're at 969. So that's very, very good. That's about 11% over last year. Our market absorption rate, we're looking at about 9 months of inventory. January of this year, we had 11 months because the weather had kept everybody away and it slowed us down. We had gotten down to around 7 months at one point last year. Really would like to see 6 months. That gives us a market balance, buyer market, seller market. So it's a little bit of a buyer's market right now. The problem is it's harder to find properties, so we're in a strange little transition. Our average days on the market is about 135 days. That's up about 12 days over January. And as we move through the market, we expect things to improve. Obviously, it's going to warm up. Our spring buying market is very, very strong here, and I think a lot of folks that were planning on coming are getting compressed into that April, May, and June time period. So the good news is there will be more homes for sale. The bad news is there's going to be more buyers in the market. So it's a good idea to try to get a head start on your looking and try to get down here while these interest rates are low. They dipped down to around 4 3/8%. Very good terms, very good affordability of homes. Spoke with several builders and they are putting specs on the ground. So we anticipate those products being ready by early to midsummer, a lot of them, and in some cases even sooner. There is some inventory that is available now. One thing I want to encourage you to do, if you haven't, sign up for our listing alerts. You can sign up on our website right here, or you can contact us directly if you have very specific needs or you have some unusual needs. We can customize your searches to fit you, and we will email you the very same day a product or a house comes on the market that's just what you're looking for. You'll get it that day, not a few days later or every weekend when you have a chance to sit down. It'll show up as a link in your email. It's not a big file. It's not obtrusive. It's just a good way for you to stay in touch with what's going on. So we'd love to hear from you. Be sure to email us or call us. And hope you guys have a great rest of the week and a great weekend. And we will talk to you next time.